There was a time, not all that long ago, when shopping of all kinds, food shopping, clothes shopping, shopping for electronics and household goods, was done in brick and mortar stores. But not anymore. The internet has created new opportunities for the Postal Service in last-mile delivery. Letter carriers nationwide have stepped up, not just to deliver packages, but to bring personal service to postal customers and new business to the Postal Service. They've helped make the service an e-commerce powerhouse. Online platforms such as Amazon and eBay have become lucrative postal customers.
We have hundreds of thousands of sellers on the eBay platform that are small entrepreneurial businesses. Many of them work out of their homes or out of really small stores. And I'm amazed every single day that I hear stories that these entrepreneurs and sellers have in terms of their relationship with their letter carriers. Many of our sellers just see them as a natural extension of their company and their business.
In remote Calumet, Michigan, letter carrier Clay Hickson makes daily pickups from eBay seller Gary Tolstorff.
I have a little online business. We sell on a web store, eBay, Amazon. We sell power tool parts, tools, and household supplies. So I do a lot of deliveries with the Postal Service every day. To give you an idea how much I've done with the Postal Service, one year I was keeping track of it, we did 17,000 with the Postal Service.
Stuff for you.
So, and that's been our primary shipper for anything we sell. They've been very helpful. Ray changed his route even to help me out to get my orders out earlier in the morning. So they do make a definite effort to help you out.
And Calumet letter carrier Casey Matson helps retirees Pam and Jim Grill sell used books on both Amazon and eBay.
Books are kind of a hobby. You know, we go to rummage sales and buy books, and then we sell them on the internet, usually on Amazon.com. And
we use eBay too.
Yeah, or eBay. We mail out books almost daily, and the post office just gives us wonderful service. You know, they'll come to pick it up.
Oh, thank you so much.
The post office is our big ally in our book business. We wouldn't be able to do it without them.
In Howard Beach, New York, letter carrier Raymond Miller helps eBay seller Lindsay Patterson with both pickups and deliveries.
I really got into online shopping and also selling on the different online websites like eBay, for instance. And as you can see, I get a lot of packages on a daily basis. And being that this is an apartment without a secure place, Raymond and Anthony, local postmen, were willing to take my stairwell key so that every day when I get packages, they open the door and securely put my packages and purchases in my stairwell. Thank you so much. And whenever I see them lugging around my heavy packages, I feel so bad, but they have the best attitude because they feel like I'm giving business to the Postal Service, and that's such a nice way to look at it.
I'd like to just say thank you to our letter carriers. You really are our logistics platform, and I know all too often there's the freezing temperatures, the rain, the snow, the heat, the 100-degree temperatures, the hilly streets and roads. Thank you for going above and beyond to service our buyers and to make sure our packages arrive on time and in a great way.
Through a nationwide program called Customer Connect, letter carriers capitalize on the special relationships they have with their business customers by encouraging them to ship their products through the U.S. Postal Service instead of with private delivery services. Potential leads are turned into USPS sales teams, and many of these leads generate major revenue.
It's a big thing because everybody in the Postal Service is a salesperson. And you know, who do the customers see more than the carriers? Nobody.
It kind of gives a customer at ease because when the sales teams come out there and they mention that your carrier recommended that we can probably help grow your business, then the red flags go down.
The carriers, like Ron brought out before, are our eyes and ears. They're our front line. So they see the customers every day. They would have firsthand knowledge when a new business is on the route, when a business is under new management. So the carriers are essential in this Customer Connect program.
In Whitestone, New York, letter carrier Gary Lamb made the connection with his customer, PharmaPacks, an online health and beauty product startup that sells on the Amazon platform.
I deliver the mail to them, and I have been talking to them every day. They told me they are doing online selling, and they need the postal service help. So I submit the customer connect. That's why we help this customer.
And they decided to come on board with us and give us all of their shipping, online shipping business. It turned into a $4.8 million sale. So you never know where $1 million sale is going to come from.
At the beginning, I just want to help my customer to set up their business. And luckily, and then they give us a lot of business. So I'm very happy to do the things for my customer, for post office, and for myself.
In Hollis, New York, letter carrier Ron David noticed that his customer, True Blue Auto Parts, the web division of Arch Auto Parts, was growing their online business, but shipping through the competition.
One day when I was on my route, I realized there was a UPS truck that usually be packed up with packages, and they would leave packages behind. The next day I would go, same thing. UPS truck piled up with packages, leave packages behind. So I thought to myself, they need help.
Ron and his letter carrier colleagues turned in a lead on the company, and True Blue now ships exclusively through the Postal Service, generating postal revenues in excess of $1.1 million annually.
And we do basically online parts through eBay and Amazon. We also have our True Blue website. With the post office, we usually ship about 400 packages a day on average. So most of it is priority, some of it first class. We have 2 pickups that's scheduled every day. One at 1 and the other one is at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. It's all based on customer service. So the faster they get the packages, we get more orders like that. So the postal service has been excellent, actually.
We're better than our competition, and that's what we explain. When we do the $1 million presentations, that's what we explain. You know, we have a customer. The most important thing is to keep the customer. And you know what? That's all the letter carriers.
Since the Customer Connect program began in 2003, thousands of letter carriers throughout the country have made the connection. In Montebello, California, carrier Antoinette Barral made the connection with her customer, Awad Home Fashions.
I made the connection because he's a good customer, plus it makes the Postal Service money, and he's saving money.
When I started the online e-commerce, I didn't really know much about shipping, and then Antoinette, she helped me a lot. She told me you can use this, you can use that. The flat rate services, those help a lot.
It helps his cost, and also we pick up his packages for him, which helps him also because he could just keep on packaging his stuff for tomorrow.
Slowly and slowly, it started becoming 10 packages, 15 packages, 50 packages, 100 packages, and then I'm able to compete, I'm able to grow, all with the help of the U.S. Post Office.
What started with a lead from Antoinette is now worth more than $150,000 in revenue to the Postal Service each year.
The consumers are going to be saving money, and we're making money, so it's good all the way around.
In Buena Park, California, letter carrier Veronica Gutierrez made the connection with her customer, B Wedding Invitations.
I got to meet Veronica on her first ride over to our offices, and she was really interested in our business operations. She wasn't there just to drop off or pick up mail, but she was really interested in my own personal needs as a business owner.
I saw some of the items that he was putting out. I said, I know we can do better than this. I know we can package this a lot better. He was actually putting stamps on the packages. And I told him, I know we can do this for less money, and it's gonna save you more time with the packaging that we have.
She noticed that we were shipping out parcels with a shipping option that she felt that she could beat. So she recommended that we switch over to priority flat rate with USPS.
The first time he started using the envelopes, he couldn't believe how practical it was. He just said, my customers are getting their packages faster, my business is growing, and this is great. Thank you, Veronica. And I was happy to help him.
With Veronica's recommendations, we've been able to ship out faster, more reliably, and with tracking information with USPS Priority Flat Rate.
I'm always on the lookout. I'm always on the lookout, first of all, because the Postal Service not only delivers mail, but we are a service, and we make a connection with a customer, and that is so important. Once you have made a connection with a customer, they'll never leave you.
In Phoenix, letter carrier Kathy Connors made the connection with her customer, Blast Shield, a manufacturer of equipment for the glassworking industry.
They ship packages worldwide every day. And when I started seeing that, I gave them the information about the Postal Service, about ordering the boxes. They could get the boxes for free.
Our letter carrier, Kathy, she let us be aware that we can get free boxes for shipping for the priority mail, and then she also gave us the option of she could come back later in the day and pick up our boxes if we didn't have everything ready at the time she came by.
Because they're at the beginning of my route, they wouldn't have everything they needed to ship that day ready. So I started telling them, okay, I'll come back at the end of my day to pick up everything else so that they don't have stuff sitting there overnight that needs to go. So I visit them twice a day. And that's just to help them.
It's a big time savers by printing the shipping online and having them pick them up, just everything. It gives us more time in the day to do the job we need to do.
True. We love the post office. We do.
Hammer
we love
up.
Kathy.
Yeah, Kathy does a good job.
She goes above and beyond all the time for us, and we love her to death for that. And so UPS would never ever do that for us. She is the only person that has ever been there.
The way I look at the Customer Connect program is it's not only helping the Postal Service, but it's helping the customer. I look at it as helping their business is also helping ours. And I just see it as a win-win situation for everyone.
There are also individual letter carriers, apart from Customer Connect, who keep their eye out for new business. San Francisco letter carrier Edwin Eng recognized a great opportunity with Rickshaw Bagworks, a growing business on his route that manufactures all of their products in their San Francisco workspace.
Hello, how's everybody? I come here every day, and before they don't give us too many parcels, and I can see they are using a lot of UPS and FedEx.
Edwin saw that Rickshaw's shipments were increasing, so he started picking up from them twice a day. His persistence has paid off.
We have a great relationship with Edwin, who's our U.S. Postal Carrier. He's been with us the whole time we've been here. I think he's been on this route longer than we've been in this building, so he knows us very well. And in fact, over the years, we've increased the amount of business we do with USPS, so he comes by twice a day, so we actually see him more often than most of our business partners. We have a nice, friendly relationship with him.
I'm coming more often, so they trust me, and then they know that I will do the job and pick up the packages. So it really works that way. It's another way to promote postal service.
We really got much more familiar with USPS at a later time and got familiar with the new tracking technologies and whatnot. So we've become much more comfortable with USPS as our carrier. And so there's just been a steady increase in the proportion of business that we've shifted to USPS.
Letter carriers nationwide continue to play a significant role in bringing new business into the Postal Service. Over the last decade, they've helped the Postal Service to increase revenues by billions of dollars annually. And the innovation is just getting started. Experiments to deliver groceries for Amazon Fresh, fresh fish to restaurants, and bottled water to office buildings are being expanded. Letter carriers are agents of innovation, and as a result, the Postal Service is set to become even more relevant and more essential to the country in the future.